The worst reaction I've ever gotten to a blog post was when I wrote about the death of Osama bin Laden. I've written all sorts of stuff about race and gender and politics and whatever, but that was the worst. I didn't come out and say I was happy he was dead, but some people interpreted it that way, and there followed a bunch of comments and emails and Facebook messages about how could I possibly be happy about the death of another human being, even if he was a bad person. Everyone, even Osama, is a human being, and we should never rejoice in the death of a fellow man. One commenter came out and said, "I'm surprised at your reaction. As far as people I casually stalk on the internet, i.e. LJ and Facebook, you are the first out of the intelligent, reasoned, and thoughtful group to be uncomplicatedly happy about this development and not to be, say, disgusted at the reactions of the other 90% or so." This commenter was right. Of the intelligent, reasoned, and thoughtful people I knew, the overwhelming emotion was conspicuous disgust that other people could be happy about his death. I hastily backtracked and said I wasn't happy per se, just surprised and relieved that all of this was finally behind us. And I genuinely believed that day that I had found some unexpected good in people, that everyone I knew was so humane and compassionate that they were unable to rejoice even in the death of someone who hated them and everything they stood for. Then a few years later, Margaret Thatcher died, and on my Facebook wall, made of the same intelligent, reasoned, and thoughtful people, the most common response was to quote some portion of the song, "Ding Dong, the witch is dead." Another popular response was to link the videos of British people spontaneously throwing parties in the street with comments like, "I wish I was there so I could join in." From this exact same group of people, not a single expression of disgust or a, "Come on guys, we're all human beings here." I gently pointed this out at the time and mostly got a bunch of "yeah, so what?" combined with links to an article claiming that the demand for respectful silence in the wake of a public figure's death is not just misguided but dangerous. And that was when something clicked for me. You can talk all you want about Islamophobia, but my friends, intelligent, reasoned, and thoughtful people, her name for the Blue Tribe, can't get together enough energy to really hate Osama, let alone Muslims in general. We understand that what he did was bad, but it didn't anger us personally. When he died, we were able to very rationally apply our better nature and our far mode beliefs about how it's never right to be happy about anyone else's death. On the other hand, that same group absolutely loathed Thatcher. Most of us, though not all, can agree if the question is posed explicitly that Osama was a worse person than Thatcher. But in terms of actual gut feeling, Osama provokes a snap judgment of flawed human being. Thatcher a snap judgment of scum. I started this essay by pointing out, despite what geographical and cultural distance would suggest, the Nazis' outgroup was not the vastly different Japanese, but the almost identical German Jews. And my hypothesis, stated plainly, is that if you're part of the Blue Tribe, then your outgroup isn't Al-Qaeda, or Muslims, or blacks, or gays, or trans people, or Jews, or atheists. It's the Red Tribe.